pet snake that she loved very much. The snake was about 7 feet long, and one day it just stopped eating. After several weeks of trying everything, the lady still couldn't get the snake to eat. The woman took the snake to the vet and explained her situation. The vet replied, "I see. Has your snake been sleeping with you at night or snuggling real close and stretching himself out?" The woman said, "Yes, every day, and it makes me so sad that I can't help him feel better." The vet said to the lady, "Ma'am, your snake is not sick. It has been preparing to eat you. He's been sizing you up every day so he knows how big he has to be. He's not eating, so he has enough room to digest you." Moral of the story: recognize the snakes around you. Just because they seem close to you doesn't mean their intentions aren't to devour you. A woman had a pet snake.
ACP, you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh my Lord, didn't it rain? Didn't it rain, children, rain all night long? Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh my Lord, didn't it rain?
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes, to the way that you laugh, to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Meadow Rose, come here. know that I want it. I know you get lonely, and that's why you call me. You know that I'm coming. You know that I want it. You're making me horny. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, show the secret right there. Attitude, but I got you, baby. We gon' keep the thing winding. All night can't stop you, baby. I ain't with the fake shit. What's the 411, baby? It's not back in brand new. Girl, tell me what must I do? Must I do? So tell me, what must I say?
Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Black Boots trying to see grinding.
And I want your body.
Let's go.
I love my body. I know you get rowdy. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. This shit sound like Black Boots trying to see grinding.
Black president, that's Trump. No, we got President Trump, not President.
Y'all know where we going with it.
He will never back down.
My whole crew.
Keeping it mega.
My whole crew.
Keeping it mega. My whole crew.
Yeah.
Keeping it mega.
Yeah. What up, Sheila? What it do? Hit that like button, y'all.
You know blacks voting Trump. I heard Biden's gonna fire us, but that's okay cause Donald Trump's
It's gonna hire us.
I pay the IRS. They send my bread to Ukraine. They killing babies, getting abortions. That's the new wave.
Y'all know how we do. We back in the saddle. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? I ain't giving y'all too much of that joint lined up. I ain't giving you too much of nothing lined up. We just gonna go straight in today. You know, this is my political page. I don't know what is about to happen outside. It done got dark. I don't know what's about to rainstorm. But what I do got to tell you is this right here. I'm glad that you are here on the Dana J Show. Shout out to everybody that's here. What's going on, y'all? I just want to say what's up to everybody that's here. If you're here, you're not here by accident. Just know that you are tuned in to the best channel around town on these parts of YouTube. No matter what people say, no matter what people do, they can't imitate. Nope. But they can't duplicate me. And that's what they're trying to do. They've been doing it for 5 years, trying to duplicate me. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Who cares? Y'all know what it's like. Forget them people. So we going there today. And when I say we going there today, we going there today. The title speaks for itself. The title speaks for itself. The title is We the People versus the Government. Lord Woody, say hell no and pray for them thugs. Pray for them thugs is a video that's produced. And again, I'm gonna give you who's produced by and who's at as soon as we finish. Shout out to everybody that's here on the Dream Team lawn. What's going on? Shout out to the Necessary podcast. Oh my God. For y'all that don't know, go like, share, subscribe them folks. They are the Necessary Unnecessary podcast where it's lit every day. Every time they go live, it be lit. Lit. And it's very informative. It's very down to earth. It's very just, you know, it's just them. Shout out to the people that have avoided the storms down in Texas and Louisiana. I think y'all getting hit, and I think we about to get hit too. Shout out to Colton. What's going on, man? Shout out to the Rock Squad. Shout out to Shank Rock and the Rock Squad. Shout out to the shout out to Hollywood Next and the Steppers over there. Oh yeah, I got a story coming for her this week. I'm telling you, I got stories all week. Also, I got interviews coming. With us today is Happy Taco Tuesday. So, yo, what you got to do is you got to go get your taco. Go get your taco, get it lined up, have everything right, and enjoy yourself. Also, if you want to contribute to the channel, right? If you want to contribute to the channel, I can put it back there. Oh, good. It's nice and crisp. If you want to contribute to the channel, just hit the $. There's a box at the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the chat box. It's a box with a $ in it, and it's called the super chat. And you go and hit that, and it's like, and you can donate anything from $1 up to $4,000. Nothing too little, nothing too small. You know how we do. You know what the saying is. Dana J, I appreciate them all. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on? Shout out to my boy Willie Jones. I'm giving y'all some updates on me today. And you know I can be a little petty. So I'm gonna give you some updates today. You know what I mean? Word on the curb was I was evicted, but y'all know how them people lie on YouTube streets. I ain't getting rained on. It's rain outside. I ain't getting rained on. I feel kind of good. I mean, you hear my programs, you hear everything going good. Yeah. Let's just laugh at that. You know what I mean? Because people got to come on in the middle of the night and lie. So just laugh at that. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So, on to a serious note. We have a trial coming up next week. A lot of people don't know about it. If you're not into the political arena, if you're not into politics, you wouldn't know. But we have a trial coming up in Colorado about voter fraud, First Amendment speech, voter registration, everything. People in Colorado ain't playing with these folks no more. So what I do is I urge everybody, if you in the Colorado area, and I want you to hear me well, if you're out in the Colorado area, be prepared for folks to come out, and you're going to see a lot of folks out there. Also, when you see some of the folks donate to the people that's fighting against the government, I tell everybody, if you see anybody that's fighting against the government, see if they got a Cash App, see if they got a Give to Go, see if they got a GoFundMe, because it's going to take a lot to fight the government. It's going to take a lot. And these people that I have came across have gathered their loins and they buckling up and they fighting against the government. So yes, media outlets, reach out to these people. And what you just say, Dana, you got evicted again. They playing and lying on you like that again. People really need to stop. Listen, Sheila, this is what I say, man. I laugh about it. But like I say, they say anything to try to get under my skin, but I'm Teflon. Media outlets, when you see these people, give them a voice. Bring them in for an interview. These names I'm about to call off, look them up. Media outlets, bring them in for an interview. There's a lot going on. And seeing one thing about me, I'm not selfish. I'm not trying to be number one. I'm just trying to be number correct. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's go. First things first. Let me see how it's coming up. First things first. First things first. Papa. Okay, first things first. That's how we're going to do it. First things first, from the Statesman Project, shout out to us men, the Statesman. For immediate release, press contact Dana Jackson. info@statesmanproject.com. Civil rights organizations put the First Amendment on trial in Colorado. Now, I have a question. I don't see my boy Gerald Griggs talking about this. So let's go. A meritless federal lawsuit relying on obscure statutes aims to set a crushing civil rights precedent. Denver, Colorado, July the 5th, 2024. A voting rights lawsuit is heading to trial in the Federal District of Colorado and raising public questions about private rights of action under the Voter Rights Act of 1965. The NAACP, League of Women Voters, and My Familia Voter filed suit in March 2022 against the United States Election Integrity Plan, USEIP, and 3 Colorado citizens, Ashley Epp, Holly Kaysen, and Sean Smith. The complaint alleges, without merit, that the defendants sent armed agents to intimidate Colorado voters. The defendants maintain they were simply canvassing during the summer of 2021, not a federal election year, and the plaintiff's allegations focus substantially on the defendant's unrelated speech and, ironically, America First support and advocacy to demonize the entirely lawful conduct of the defendants. The facts and evidence in this case suggests that the plaintiff's litigation is an effort to frustrate the defendants' First Amendment activities under the guise of fighting voter suppression. In numerous filings, defendants point to plaintiffs' troubling lack of evidence of being openly armed and or witnessing, claiming they've been intimidated by defendants. Harrison Floyd, Georgia, RICO co-defendant, and the Statesman Project founder weighs in. The stakes are high for all Americans. If these plaintiffs prevail, it sets a very dangerous precedent because it would allow civil rights organizations to engage in legal blackface against anyone they disagree with. This would take us back 200 years as a society. I'm going to say it again. Harrison Floyd, Georgia, RICO co-defendant, and the Statesman Project founder weighs in. The stakes are high for all Americans. If these plaintiffs prevail, it sets a very dangerous precedent because it would allow civil rights organizations to engage in legal blackface against anyone they disagree with. This would take us back 200 years as a society. An independent review of court records supports the defendant's position. Defendants scored early victories when the plaintiffs' temporarily restraining order and preliminary injunction were denied due to a lack of evidence. Defendants landed another win when the court dismissed USEIP as a defendant in the case. The plaintiffs prevail. They're seeking a permanent injunction denying defendants the ability to canvass. The plaintiffs are asking the court to find canvassing a violation of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, Section 11B, which raises a conflict with the First Amendment. Canvassing or knocking on neighbors' doors, talking to them face to face, is a well-protected First Amendment right. That encompasses the freedom of speech, the press, the right to assemble, and the right to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The week-long bench trial starting July the 15th is being heard by Judge Charlotte Sweeney at the Arrayage Federal District Courthouse in Denver, Colorado. And guess what? It is open to the public. Additional background information, original complaint, NAACP ET et al. Versus USEIP et al. Across access to the NAACP et al. Versus USEIP et al. Pleadings. For updates on the case and related events can be found here. Donate to the defendant's legal defense here at https www.givesandgo.com/Ash Legal Defense Fund. So what's going on here is now Colorado Supreme Court is waging that you cannot go door to door no more and knock on doors. to canvas. What up, Prima? So I have a question. If you can no longer knock on doors to canvas on an off election year, why are the Democrats knocking on people's doors left and right now? If we're going to play it fair, we're going to play it fair all the way around. If the Republicans or the independents cannot canvas, then the Democrats can't do it either. Which means when they come and knock on the door, we can let them know, get away. This is illegal. So if you're going to compromise the Constitution for one, you might as well do it for all. Check it out. We going there. Oh, we going there. We not stopping. We going there. Show your support in court. July the 15th through the 20th, a Rage Courthouse in Denver, Colorado. Holly Kaysen, Colonel Sean Smith, retired United States Air Force, and Ash Epp, Ash in America, have been fighting a vicious, meritless lawsuit brought by the NAACP. I'm just saying, everybody that look like you ain't you. But the lawsuit was brought by the NAACP who? Now you see why I say the NAACP is a joke. They also partnered with League of Women Voters, aka Me Too, and My Familiar Voter for the past 3 years. My Familiar Voter, that sounds like something Spanish to me. I don't know. I'm just making a joke out of it. Plaintiffs allege Holly, Ash, and Sean engaged in a door-to-door voter intimidation campaign, threatening voters in their homes with violent confrontations and targeting minority voters. Hold on. What? You hold on, and Michelle, I'm going to get there to Project 25. This case is not about voter intimidation. It's about defending Americans' First Amendment rights. At trial, plaintiffs' lies will be exposed. The truth will be told in open court. Action. We need to pack that courtroom to show the judge and the plaintiffs and the press we support Holly, Ash, and Sean. Believe in our First Amendment rights, and we want justice served. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So with that being said, I really would like for the people that's in the Denver, Colorado area, if you're not doing something from July the 15th to the 20th, please go show support at that courtroom. Please. I'm asking. Please go show support at that courtroom. Please. And the reason why I say please is because when you go show support at that courtroom, those folks don't have a choice but to see what's going on. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. And I'm definitely looking into going myself. I'm looking into going myself to help give a voice to those folks because it's needed. And we have to let it be known all the way around what's going on. Now, real quick, I was asked about, I don't really want to get into this just yet. I was asked about Project 25. You sure you want to ask me about that? Because Project 25 started out as a Donald Trump thing, but it was hijacked by Joe Biden and his DOJ and the Uniparty. And when that happened, Donald Trump aborted Project 25. And when he aborted Project 25, he brought out Agenda 47. I read Agenda 47 on my live yesterday. So if you want to go back and look at my live from yesterday, I did read Agenda 47. And I even let Donald Trump talk a little bit about it. But y'all know that's what it was. Agenda 47 is crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy in a good way, not in a bad way. Some folks don't know what they want to do. Some folks don't know what they want to talk about. Some folks don't even know how they're going to live from one point to another. But at the end of the day, I say this: you don't got to vote for who I vote for. You don't even have to like who I like. But Project 25 versus Agenda 47. For the people that was here yesterday, right? For the people that was here for my live yesterday, my question is, which would y'all rather have? And I want y'all to go ahead and put it in the chat. What would you rather have, Agenda 47, or would you rather have Project 25? Because I went over a lot yesterday. So what would y'all rather have? Agenda 47 or Project 25? Let's see if anybody was here yesterday, what they would say. I say Agenda 47. And Michelle C said, I'll go back and watch. Okay, that's cool. But Ms. Mama Murray said Agenda 47. Willie said Agenda 47. Yeah. Like I say, ooh. Like I say, I will definitely have Agenda 47. And it's breaking news coming out of Chicago, and I will talk about it today. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this happen like this before. So, breaking news coming out of Chicago, I will talk about it. It's weird to me because I've never seen it in this way. I've never seen it in this way. So, only thing I say is be prepared, y'all, man, because this is crazy. What's coming out of Chicago right now is crazy. And one thing about it is when I get breaking news, I don't mind stopping to show y'all what's going on, because that's what we here for. If we ain't here to report real stuff and different and updated stuff, then there's no need to be here. So, however, this is what's going on. This was going on out of Chicago. Hold on. You have breaking news. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson blamed for over 100 people being shot in Chicago last weekend on former President Richard Nixon in his press conference today. Yeah, you read that correctly. This mayor states we had a chance 60 years ago to get to the root causes, and hold on. Whoa. He said we had a chance 60 years ago to get to the root causes, and people mocked President Lyndon B. Johnson, and we ended up with Richard Nixon. It is worth noting that Johnson is possibly the most racist president in American history, even being linked to the KKK and the CIA. JFK files that were released in 2023 by who? None other than Donald J. Trump. Wasn't nobody else going to release them, but Donald Trump did. Put some respect on my president's name. Johnson also created a shift in Black America. Let's stop for a minute. Have you ever seen Black America? Where has Black America been? Where is Black America? Who is Black America? Where they begin to depend on government systems such as welfare. I want to listen to what this guy have to say, because this is why I believe you got people on the street like idiots and stuff like that. Let's listen to what he got to say. Let's go.
So we cut off the pipeline of boys between the ages of 10 and 19 being either victims or the perpetrators. So, yeah, it is personal. Black death has been unfortunately accepted in this country for a very long time. We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson. And we ended up with Richard Nixon. I'm gonna work hard every day to transform this city. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago. I need everybody to step up.
But this the same man that let over 4,000 migrants take over downtown Chicago. Only thing I'm gonna say is I sit back and wait. This the same man that let over 4,000, it might be more than that, 4,000 migrants, I'm just saying 4,000, take over Chicago. Now, this is what I hate doing, is making our own color look bad. Now, the mayor said people laughed at Lyndon B. Johnson, right? Well, one thing I can do is fact check. And when I fact check for real. I don't play around with fact checking. Because if I'm going to fact check, I'm going to fact check. So when we fact check, we understand that Great Society policies destroyed the indigenous family. Before Johnson, colored folks and white folks had similar rates of fathers married and involved with their children. John's policies, Lyndon B. Johnson policies destroyed that. In the 60s, 40% of coloreds had their own business. 87% of colored families were two-parent. After Lyndon B. Johnson policies, today, less than 7% of coloreds own businesses, and only 25% of colored families are two-parent. What changed? You have been deconstructed by the Democratic Party of America. Globalism is your enemy. The Democratic Party is your enemy. So when I talk like that, people be like, oh, you supposed to be Democrat. You supposed to be Democrat. Ask yourself this question. If Democrats run 10 out of 10 large U.S. cities with the highest rates, with the highest poverty rates, right? How can you call that progressive? Let's make this make sense. Now I'm about to hear people say, oh, DanaJay against black people. You damn right I'm against black people, because I never seen a black person a day in my life. I seen an indigenous person, I seen a colored person, I seen a Mexican person, I seen an Ethiopian person, but I'm not going to be ignorant because a lot of people want to be ignorant. How you doing, Rhonda? I am not going to dumb myself down and be ignorant because other folks want to be ignorant. The problem is, for 246 years, we the people were slaves in America. For 155 years later, 80% of colored support the party that enslaved them. So hold on. I bet not hear nobody else call Donald Trump a racist when y'all support Joe Biden, who is a real racist and a pedophile. And I'm not saying allegedly, I'm going on record. I'm going on record. And then I'm going to go here. Richard Nixon is credited for having a strong record on foreign policy, but his record on domestic policy, especially on civil rights at home, is often overlooked. During his years as vice president under the white Eisenhower, he sought to ensure minorities, especially, I hate saying this because it's not true, especially African Americans, that grind my gears, weren't discriminated against in federal contracts. He also worked with Congress to spearhead the Civil Rights Act of 1957, sweeping legislation and a precursor to the landmark Civil Rights Act of 1964 and Voting Rights Act of 1965. Now tell me this. Just because you got lips don't mean you should be in charge of things and getting out, leading people the wrong way. Everybody in Chicago should be down at the mayor's house asking him to resign. Everybody. But you know why Chicago ain't gonna do it? Because you know what they're gonna say? It don't bother me. I'm not worried about it. It don't bother me. It ain't hit my doorstep yet. It don't bother me. And you know what everybody should say? When it do hit your doorstep, you shouldn't have nothing to say. Because when it hits your doorstep, you should just be like, I'm sorry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a recap. Because I understand that some people wasn't here and alive yesterday. So I'm going to do a recap, right? And a recap that I'm going to do is crazy. It's crazy because I'm going to do a recap. So since we talking about thugs in Chicago, go ahead and play this thing. I really want to see the message in this joint, and I want to see how people take it. Let's go. I pray for the thugs.
And to demand that the federal government not put a cent in this city unless it decides to face the realities of desegregation.
We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing in hate.
Okay. Gary.
I pray for every thug in the street now. I pray they put the guns down. I pray that all the mothers don't crack up because their babies getting shot down. And I pray every day for the fees and the homeless. The streets getting cold and it's only getting colder. And if I ever get pulled over, I pray that I don't fit the profile.
I came into this world, born to iniquity, sin by my soul. I swear to God, the devil pick with me. I pray for my family, I pray for my foes, I pray for no more funerals and caskets closed. No more wars, but GDs, BDs, rifles and moles. No more brothers losing their life, them devils taking their souls. I pray that God would allow me to see this message unfold, and peace and unity be more precious than money and gold.
I pray for every thug in the street now. I pray they put the guns down. I pray that all the mothers don't crack up because their babies getting shot down. And I pray every day for the fees and the homeless. The streets getting cold and it's only getting colder. And if I ever get pulled over, I pray that I don't fit the profile.
I pray for the stick up kids, not knowing the depth is waiting around the corner for the dirt that they did. Cause these people not playing no games, they so quick to cock the hammer back and aim while they busting them things. I pray them bullets that they shoot miss the innocent kids, so they mama won't cry, cause they missing their kids. I pray they don't have to bury their child. I pray the police don't shoot them down, cause they black or they brown. No,
that's what we gotta do. Keep everybody in the prayer. Yeah. Keep everybody in the prayer. That's what we gotta do. I pray for me and you. Keep on praying.
You dirty cops, take your knee off our neck like George Floyd. 16 shots until they Kwame down nobody, oh Lord. The mama saw that there's no way of filling that void. Too much racial profiling, cause they wanna destroy us. Tamir Rice's life was taken just for playing with a toy. Just a kid, only 12 years old, that's just a boy. I pray for all the souls taken by the cops. I pray that brothers never wanna kill another brother like they ops. No.
Pray for every thug in the street now. I pray they put the guns down. I pray that all the mothers don't crack up because their babies get shot down. And I pray every day for the fees and the homeless. The streets getting cold and it's only getting colder. And if I ever get pulled over, I pray that I don't fit the profile. Yeah.
We won't forget the ones who paid the ultimate price and lost their lives to overseeing officers. Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, Mike Brown with Young Brothers, Sandra Bland, Brown and Taylor, yo, they both could be mother. Asa Grant, Sean Bill, Eric Gardner, and many others. 16 shots covered up. Consent decree, Chicago. After the assassination of 17-year-old Laquan McDonald. Man, get involved with your local ACLU. It's one in you, it's one in your state. We can't wait, it's that time. No more do we have to worry about police violence or crimes.
This is a product of conquest music, religion, and broken wings. And I would like to thank my brother Glenn O'Neill. God bless. We must hit our knees and come together around the world to unite. We must confess our sins and pray for my brother Rob. We must diminish the police brutality.
Keep everybody in your prayers.
Whoa.
In honor of his legacy. We're not rioting, God. We're not shaming anybody, God. We're just humbling ourselves before you. Yes, Lord. You brought the thunder and rain today, God, because Satan takes the L today. Father, in Jesus' name, you get the victory. Father, we ask for forgiveness from our black brothers and sisters for years and years of racism, of systematic racism.
I'll never smile or laugh about. Our brothers and sisters are dying in the street. And it is not just because of police brutality. We got to stop killing one another.
Whoa. Whoa. Like, hold on. You got to process that. It went over a lot of people's head. Mama Mike, I agree with you. This is deep, and unfortunately for so many innocent and guilty. Yeah. That's deep. I just gotta process that for a second. When they see us really unite, then the fear will be greater, then we're a greater threat to the machine. Now is the time, and they can't stop what's coming. Will blow their minds. Facts. That's deeper than what most people understand. But you know, they run with the narrative that Carrie Kelly don't love his brother and that this and that. Man, look, get out of here, man. And for all of y'all that's keep feeding Rob all that negative stuff about his brothers, man, y'all niggas need to stop. And I go for any one of y'all. And I'm keeping it a buck. So before I do this, is Michelle C still in the chat? If Michelle C still in the chat, say something, Michelle. Because if you still in the chat, I'm gonna do something just for you. If Michelle C is in the chat, I'm gonna go over agenda 47. If she's not in the chat, then I'm not gonna do it. But what I am gonna do right now is play Lil Woody. Because Lil Woody said, hell nah. So let's play Lil Woody. Let's get Lil Woody out the way real quick. And let's see what's going on. Shout out to my guy, Professor Nez, because he's going to bring another part onto this. And, you know, Nez is real. So check it out.
Like, sometimes I just wake up, I don't even be caring. Like, it just be what it is with me. Like, for real. Like, don't put nobody else's life in my hand. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never been no honest person. Like, man.
Well, I mean, I just think that, you know, once Woody gets himself together, and like I said, we will definitely sit down and do a more serious interview, because I think the world does need to know how that meeting really went.
This is just so bizarre. I have to share this with you because it just absolutely makes no sense to me. What you just saw was a clip, and I'll play it again, of star witness in the YSL RICO trial against Young Thug in Fannie Willis's district of Fulton County. We all know him. We all love him. Lil Woody. What you mean? Huh? I don't know. What you mean? What you talking about? That dude. It's just so bizarre. So he's literally doing a live stream with the attorney that he fired.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to...
Hey, Nez, man, you got to get these commercials off, Nez.
You know, early on in the case, referring to the ex parte transcript, which we did an entire video on. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but we did an entire video going through highlighting that the transcript was over 50 pages, but it's beyond any scope of logic, reason, or any reality that I would even consider amenable, that a star witness in a trial would be going live on social media with an attorney he fired and essentially admitting and talking about an investigation, an ongoing case that is now paused really because of him. And he's talking about it publicly. How does this make any sense to anybody? Can somebody make sense of this? Remember, here's a clip I'm going to share with you really fast. He fired Kayla. This is attorney on the left side of your screen. That's attorney Kayla Bumpus. He fired her. He goes, she fired. Watch this.
Your desire to release your counsel at this point in time?
She fired.
She's fired? Okay. So you wish to represent yourself in
Famous
this particular,
words.
in terms of any issues you may have in this particular.
Do I got a choice?
I'm sorry?
Do I got a choice?
Yes, you do.
And what are those?
You can keep your lawyer that you have right now.
I don't want her.
All right. You could certainly hire another lawyer, or the court could appoint you a lawyer.
What I need a lawyer for? What
No, it's just the court is just asking you whether it's your choice, sir.
I'm good.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Ms. Bumpus, did you file an entry of appearance? All right. Did you, under the Uniform Superior Court rules, file a motion to withdraw pursuant to the Uniform Superior Court rules. I mean, I know you give an oral notice, but usually it has to be in writing, and he has 10 days to object.
Well, Judge, just for the record, I was never his counsel.
Say again?
I was never his counsel. Attorney Melnick was his counsel, and I was stepping in as a courtesy for judicial efficiency. But if the court's desire for me to file a motion to withdraw,
Well, given the fact that you have represented Mr. Copeland at this point in time, it would seem appropriate that you do need to, in fact, file a formal withdrawal.
Remember, this is Kayla Bumpkus. So she was in the ex parte meeting, which essentially what the transcript... So just to kind of back up really quickly, remember, this is Judge Suge Knight Glanville who's asking Little Woody, do you want to represent yourself or what do you want to do? And he says she fired. Remember, he held a secret illegal ex parte meeting without the defense present. We did a video on that, phenomenal video. You can find all these videos on my channel. And he tried to hold Brian Steele, defense counsel for Young Thug, in contempt. And if he didn't tell him how he found out about my illegal meeting. And then he arrested Brian Steele literally in court, live in court. I have that whole entire video. And then he got pushback. The Supreme Court allowed Brian Steele to stay. It overruled Judge Suge Knight Glanville. And then after tons of pushback, he had to humble himself and essentially release the transcript and citing that he thought that the ex parte meeting was proper by trying to justify that meeting, which there is no justification. You cannot have an ex parte meeting with the prosecution, a key witness, and not only not let the defense know, but not have the defense presence. It makes zero sense. There is not a lawyer on planet Earth that would call that legal or would say that that's not unethical. And so then
every month, this Airbnb pays me in
the trial is on pause now. So now there is going to be another judge because the defense filed a motion for recusing Judge Glanville. Now there's going to be another hearing to see about this recusal of, whether or not that ex parte meeting was proper, improper, legal, illegal. And another judge is going to oversee that and hopefully very quickly, because the jury is sequestered and this jury everything is put on hold until that gets solved. And then Kayla Bumpkus, who you see there in the green shirt, not the green shirt sitting down, that's Miss Love, but standing up, the sort of lighter lime green shirt. She now has her own YouTube channel and she's going live. And then she asks Woody about something that an ongoing case, an ongoing investigation about the ex parte transcript, which had so many implications, illegal implications. Again, this is all, of course, taking place in Cash Money G, Fannie Willis's district. She, as the district attorney, really sanctions and oversees a lot of the immunity.
Facts.
Where the defense essentially offered immunity to Kenneth Copeland, Little Woody, whether or not he was telling the truth or not, only if he didn't decide to plead the fifth and actually testify, which that testimony has been, run through the gamut of viral videos because this guy is entertaining to say the least. And then Kayla Bumpkus asks him in this live stream,
Woody, is the transcript complete?
Hold on. Galatians 6:7. I got the paperwork. I will be reading it today. I will be reading it later today because when I get out of Bible study, I'll be coming home to read it. So about 9:30 tonight, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll be jumping back on and I will start the first part of the 233 page amended paperwork that Brian Steele sent in.
You say no?
You know that.
So guys, I just want to say that even though Woody fired me, as you all know, I still have to protect his interest. And I want to say we will not be talking about the case. He cannot answer anything. Woody, is the
Wait a minute. You can't answer anything about the case while you're actually talking about crucial evidence regarding the case. How does that make an ounce of sense? Fulton County, what in God's name is wrong with you? Is there anybody who has any credibility in the entire state of Georgia, in the entire county of Fulton County, in the entire city of Atlanta? Is there anybody that has any sense of right and wrong, any ethics? But wait, there's more. Not only did she go live and, quote, not talk about the case, but she went live again. And this time, Little Woody has his own YouTube channel. And you can tell, I watched this stream, you can tell that she was helping him because he doesn't know what he's doing. Big shock there. But she goes live again with Kenneth Copeland, a.k.a. Little Woody, on his channel. And listen to this.
I just ask people, man, when they see me out, man, just approach me with caution. Like, you know, stand far back and get my attention. Just don't run up on me and get a little too close up on me, man, because I'm scary in real life. Like, I'm scary. I don't like making mistakes.
Okay, so.
In other words, what he's saying, if you run up on him, he's going to shoot you.
I'm not saying I'm scary. I'm saying I'm a scary individual, not a scary as in the boogeyman.
Like you scared of stuff.
Thanks for the clarification.
I'm afraid, like, 'cause I just want to move forward. I ain't trying to backtrack.
That's right. That's good. Okay, Woody. So we are going to talk about, if you don't mind, is it okay with you? I'm going to get on my computer. Hold on, I'm about to switch devices. And I want you guys to tell me some of your favorite moments from the trial. Can we go through some of the favorite Woody moments?
They ain't gonna lock me up, is it?
No, you're not gonna say nothing. So 1 second, let me switch over, and then I want you guys.
Did you guys hear that? Didn't she just say in the previous live stream? By the way, the previous live stream was a couple of weeks prior to this one. This was only a day ago. She said, "I'm going to protect him, even though he fired me," which makes no sense. Why are you guys even talking? But then she says, "We're not going to talk about the case in the previous clip," and then now she says, "Let's talk about the trial. Let's talk about your." And he goes, very actually astutely, he says, "They're not going to lock me up, are they?" Because he knows he's not supposed to talk about it. And she goes, "No, it's okay." Because now she wants to be some kind of social media influencer or something. Like, what in God's name is going on here?
What the police doing sitting right now? Police sitting right here in the street. They shoot. Why y'all didn't tell me they was out here? I don't care where she at. They just sitting right there in the street. You ready, Kaden?
Yeah, I'm ready. We are not talking about the case. We are talking about, oh yeah, we'll just talk about it. Okay, somebody said their favorite part is when Miss Hilton asks you, what is 372?
Yeah, like, what is it?
Okay, I think the most, okay, other than the you fired, a lot of people like when they say, how old are you?
I'm grown.
Kaden, you had froze, I ain't hear you.
They said, you heard me, everybody else said they like when you said, when she asked you, how old are you? How old are you?
I don't even think that matter. Like, I'm grown as hell. I've been making all my own decisions, so. You heard me?
Yes.
Like, what? I ain't asked her how old she was.
Okay, so.
This guy's driving and streaming, which can't be, it's 100% illegal.
Oh, they said they like when they told you to identify Shannon and you almost passed out. Was everything okay?
No. Can I say what they did to me?
Go ahead.
I'm talking about the jail situation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Lord. So what they did was, I went to Rice Street. On that Friday, I went to Rice Street. So they put me in general population. And then I got on the jail phone and told everybody to put money on the phone and put money on my book. So when they heard me tell everybody to put money on the phone and on my books, they seen I was getting comfortable. They moved me from Rice Street and put me in DeKalb County and put me in the dome by myself with no water, with no phone and no TV. And it was stink. It was smelling like it was stink real bad like somebody
illegal.
else. And
hold on, wait a minute. What did you say? Hold on.
And
Hold on,
then
wait.
it was stink real bad like somebody else. And and then there was Saturday, Sunday, so when and no water with no phone and no TV, phone and on my books. And then I got on the jail phone and told everybody to put money on the phone and put money on my book. So when they heard me tell everybody to put money on the phone and on my books, they seen I was getting comfortable. They moved me from Rice Street and put me in DeKalb County and put me in the dome by myself with no water, with no phone and no TV. And it was stink. It was stink real bad like somebody else. And and then there was Saturday, Sunday. So when Monday came, the sheriff, they're looking for me. They didn't even know where I was. So when I finally woke up, they were like, "Copeland, where you been? We've been looking for you." I was like, "Well, ain't too many places I can go." So they took me to the courthouse, and then it went from there.
Okay. Is it true that you don't drink water? They said, do you really drink water?
No, I don't drink water.
Somebody said, did you pet Judge Glanville's dog while you were in the chambers?
Can I say something about that?
About the dog? Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna leave his dog alone because he don't play about his dog. I don't got time for him.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5 or 6 figure pay?
Hold on, wait a minute. Yo, Woody crazy. Like, yo, what the hell? I am convinced. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am convinced that Woody is crazy as hell. That block person is a distraction, and it is what it is. You are blocked, so you will not be able to come back over here no more. You're blocked. I don't got time for distractions. So it's true that Hilton must have been funky. Well, let's get into this because it's thunderstorming and raining. Let's get into this agenda 47 real quick. A lot of people don't understand. So let me jump into this real quick. Agenda 47. First of all, Project 2025. Once again, it was started by Donald Trump